Hi friends, my name is Anase and the title of the book we're going to be reading is, drumroll please, is Ada at the Carnival. And I have few friends with me here and their names are Jasmine, Arthur, and let's give applause to Nikechi and Yaya. And now let's do it.
Okay, so the first question I want to ask you guys is, what was your favorite word that made you maybe laugh or excited?
Of course, Ojuju Calabar.
But Ojuju Calabar is scary.
It's really not.
It
Not
It's
really.
really not.
No.
It's really not. Only depends.
The kind of the one that you see.
You just want to scare you.
Well, I don't
Come
follow
to
you
you.
guys' opinion because it's scary.
Like it wants to come to you, but it's not really coming to you. It's just a bit scary.
True. Okay, so
Wait. Just one thing. This book is actually dedicated to the people who hope for a better tomorrow.
Like us.
so let's talk about chapter 1, the Vava Cinema.
Wait, do you guys have a favorite word from chapter 1?
Let me see that.
Yes, I do.
What?
Glancing. But my favorite picture that
And
they
I'm
showed in
actually
the book
very
was
scared.
my favorite picture that they showed in the book is when they were dancing on the street.
too.
Also me.
I love
It was very funny, and Ada was just right there. I thought this was actually Ada, but then I realized that Ada was here.
Yeah, because Ada looked like a little kid over here.
Yeah. Okay, would any of you guys like to ask questions? Okay.
My question will be
What chapter?
chapter 3.
Okay.
What page is chapter 2?
I think it's 42.
42. The first page.
Yeah.
2 is Mary's lesson.
Mary Celeste is actually someone who fought up against racism back in those times. Because back then, if two twins were born, they'll say that it was an abomination.
Like an evil thing.
Yeah. So they'll have to kill twins. Then Mary Celeste didn't like it, so she had to put a stop to it, and they definitely had to stop it. They didn't have a choice.
That sounds devastating.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
She looks like someone that's an American, not a Nigerian.
I mean, people can be colored and they can be from other countries. This man, for
I
example.
think she was angry because maybe she had twins of her own and she wanted to give birth to twins of her own, but she was she needed to fight for that thing before she gave birth to them.
But I think
sense.
In chapter 2, my question is, do you know where they went to in chapter 2?
They went on a trip.
Oh yeah.
Trip to where?
The Calabar Festival.
That's correct.
Okay, so Ojuju Calabar is actually on page 46.
Okay.
Has anybody actually seen Ojuju Calabar before?
I've seen 3. And
3.
yeah, when it was even in my uncle's house.
Whoa. That's just...
One was living in your
Whoa.
house.
I have no words. I would love to know who was you guys' favorite character and why.
Mine was Wale and Caesar. Let me talk about Wale first. Wale is a close friend to Ada, and I think Wale followed her to the Calabar Festival and everything. And why Caesar is also my favorite character is because he looks like he's very young, and I really like when people are young.
That's very nice. That's a very nice explanation. So what about you?
My favorite character was Ada.
Why?
And let me first talk about Ada. Ada was caring, she was loving, and she loved I think she loved traveling, and she loved exploring new places, and she was an adventurous girl, and she was also nice, cute.
Do you have another favorite character?
No.
Okay. My favorite character is Adiva because she was their nanny and she took care of them like they were her own child. She was so
Really?
loving and caring and compassionate to them. Okay, I wanted to ask, is there any maybe word or anything that they said that just made you feel emotional?
Nope.
Okay.
I felt a little emotional. Like I felt like I wanted to cry when I heard that lost kid. I feel very sorry for the kid. I really feel. I don't know what happened. I think something happened, but I feel bad for the kid. I
Okay.
really feel bad for the kid. Really.
Okay, there are actually some countries or is it states that they named here. If you had to pick from one, which one would you pick?
Where?
Chapter 4. Nambia.
Kenya. The
Kenya.
reason is because they have like the fastest people in Africa, I think.
Maybe we should go to chapter 6.
6.
The sub-
The listener.
The listener.
Okay, the
Who do you
listener.
think will actually be the listener? There's
Kind
supposed
of
to be
a mystery.
If there's supposed to be a listener among the three of us, who will it be?
Me.
No, I.
No, I.
No,
I think it will be Onose.
It actually.
Why? Okay,
Because
but
she loves listening into people's conversation.
I don't
of
love.
course she does.
No, I love listening into the conversation. My business. I don't care. I don't
Ah.
listen to others. I listen to mine.
Okay. The last question I'll ask you guys is, what was your favorite setting?
Setting. I think it's going to be the Cowback Festival.
Yes, I have to say it.
Okay.
It's the Carnival festival, but not that much. And I have somewhere where they were swimming. Let me show the picture of it. It's like a resort.
Page what?
Page.
It's the last page. It's 86.
86.
It's right here.
Where they are
And
swimming.
Ada is right here in her little
Like
floaty.
floaty here. No,
Yeah.
this is the one here. This should be her dad.
No, I think Ada is the one in purple. Purple, no.
No, Ada is the one in the water. Because if you look at her hair and if you look at the person's hair who's
It's little
wearing
small
purple,
and
it's a little small and more dark.
We saw Ada.
I love this place. So fun.
So I wanted to ask the last question so we can finish up. What did you guys learn from this book?
I actually learned that Juju Calabar are really Calabar because I thought that they were just called Ojuju Calabar for just because they wanted to be called Ojuju Calabar.
Okay, Onase?
I think what they did was a good thing because they had specific time to do every single thing.
Okay.
Like example, we have you're supposed to do something at that same time. They didn't just skip it and say no, we're not gonna do it. They went to the carnival, they went to everything, and I think what they did was good. They had specific time for specific things, and I also thought that this book is actually supposed to be for children that really want a better tomorrow because I really love this book. They really want a better tomorrow.
Okay, that's amazing. What I learned was that I should always be grateful for what I have because I can lose it at any moment. And also, I also learned that I should always learn how to go on adventures more.
Yeah.
Because
So-
this adventure was really fun.
Yeah.
It's like us driving a
I
trip,
love
man.
this book, so
I want to give an applause to Nikechi Anya. Like, she's a very good woman. Like, a very good woman.
and a very good author.
Yes, like, we have... If you check over here, if you buy the book, you will see that they even have a lot of things to say about her. She's a very nice person. She loves culture. And
Wow.
guess what? Fun fact. It's not like really a big one, but Calabar Carnival is the biggest carnival in Africa. Was taking place in Calabar at the end of the year.
December. I told you I was
You
correct.
were correct. There were so many historical and exciting places there. The city has 4 tours, and that was on time to solve a mystery.
Wow.
Amazing.
So guys, we're done with the book review or the podcast. Hope you guys enjoy the book, and I also think you guys should get the book so you can have a better tomorrow.
Like
Bye.
Bye, guys.